In today's video, I'm sharing with you what's in my bag, Slow Living Summer Edition. Let's get right into it. Alright friends, I am finally doing one of these videos. I've never done a video like this before, and I think it's because I've never had enough cool things in my bag that I carry with me on the day-to-day that I felt was worth sharing with other people. I never had anything super interesting in my bag before, but I just recently picked up a new bag and it's bigger, so I now have more things that I get to carry around in it. And I do think some of the things in here are kind of related to seasonal slow living and summery type of things. Just a few things, but most of it is going to be like my essentials that I always carry around with me whenever I'm on the go. And I do think some of the things in here are kind of centric to some of my slow living practices, if that makes sense. So we're gonna jump right into it. Before I do though, I wanted to share the bag itself. So like I said, in the past I was using a smaller bag. I was using the Uniqlo like sling bag that everybody was walking around with, and I absolutely love that bag, but it was starting to get a little cramped. I couldn't even fit my phone in there after I put everything in there. So I upgraded to something just slightly bigger, and this is from the brand Baggu. I went to a store in Philadelphia, I think it's called Omoi, O-M-O-I, and they were selling a ton of Baggu products, and they had this, which is perfect because one, it is one size bigger than the Uniqlo bag that I had. Two, it's in almost the identical color, which I love. I didn't want to, say goodbye to that color. And this color is, I believe, cocoa. And three, I am a big fan of Baggu. I have a Baggu in here, so spoiler alert, I'll show you that as well. But I really like this bag. I think it is the perfect size for everything that I need, plus some. As you can see, it's full, but it's not packed, so I can still fit a lot more things in here. And I actually kind of like this black accent on the strap. My Uniqlo bag was just all one brown color, but the black is kind of nice too. So really love this bag. Highly recommend. Baggu is a really great brand, by the way. They are sustainable, and they use I'm pretty sure they use recycled products, and I believe this is also waterproof. Anyway, I can rave on about Baggu and the bag itself for days, but let's actually talk about what's in it. Or should I start with what's on the zipper? You know what? I'll actually take it off the zipper so I can show it to you better. But this is essentially a keychain that I have on the main zipper of the bag. And as you can see, it's a little lip balm. It is a balm.com from Glossier. And what they were doing at their Soho store a couple of weekends is if you bought a balm.com in the store, they would turn it into a cute little keychain. Logan and Riley are chasing each other. They would turn your balm.com into a keychain, and they would essentially add like this cute little charm. So they added this jelly, bubbly white star. You can choose from different colors if you went to the little thing that they were doing. And so I just went with the white jelly star. I thought it was super cute. It's the wild fig flavor. It smells so good. I'm not typically a balm.com gal when it comes to lip balms. I'm more of a Rhode peptide lip treatment gal, but this smells so good that I just want to use it all the time. And it's a universal solve if you didn't know that. So you can actually use it for like your cuticles or any other things you want to use it for. It's not just for your lips. And then on the keychain, I also added an additional little keychain charm. And that's obviously not from Glossier. It says "Stay Spooky" on it. And this is actually from my friend of mine. Her store is called Marked by Mary, and she does wood-burned products. So she does bookmarks, she does keychains, she does earrings very recently, and I just think it's the cutest thing ever, and I love to support my friends. So I got this Stay Spooky one, and I added it to this to make it look, I don't know, a little bit more cute. And that just goes on the main zipper, like I said. Now, let's jump into the actual contents of the bag. Now the bag is packed and it has two zippers. It has a zipper on each side. So let's start with the zippers. I will start with the front zipper. It's the front from when I'm like wearing it. And the first thing is something summery. This is an SPF spritz, basically a sunscreen mist. So this is really good for reapplying on your face whenever you're out and about. You should be reapplying your sunscreen on your face or your body every few hours because it does like fade. And this is from the brand Vacation. They have such good branding. I know a lot of people love their branding. It gives like 80s Miami vibes, which I absolutely love. And this smells really good. It smells like you're on vacation. It's got like a very summery scent, and it applies really, really well. So I just do a couple of spritz and I'm good to go. It's SPF 50, so it's really, really good. And I love that it sprays well, because I feel like sometimes these can not spray effectively, if that makes sense. Okay, next we have some hand sanitizer. This is a little bit on the pricey side, but it's worth it in my opinion, because it doesn't spill and it smells so good. This is the aloe scent, if you were interested. I have a pen. This pen is from Catbird. I went into Catbird in Manhattan not too long ago, and they were doing like a 20th year anniversary, and they were giving out pens. This is like a hotel pen, and I absolutely love that style. Okay, face mask, a hair tie. This is from Sonder House, and I absolutely love these hair ties because the colors are super cute. You can see it's like a chocolatey brown color. I have a few more that are really, really nice colors, and it's stretchy, but it doesn't lose its stretch over time. It's super strong and it's super durable. It keeps my hair in place like with no worries at all. So highly recommend Sonder House. Some meds. And I think the last thing that I have in here is this glasses cleaner. It has a clip on it as well, so technically I could have put this on my zipper, but I just don't like to. But it's a glasses cleaner in a little tiny pouch, so you could pull it out like that, and it's in there. And I love that it can tuck away into the pouch because it stays clean. Therefore, my glasses will never get smudgy whenever I'm cleaning with this. So love that. And that's everything that's in the front zipper. So now let's move on to the back zipper. I have my passport. I do not have a driver's license or ID, so I carry around my passport everywhere. I have this portable charger. It's quite large. It's from the brand Anchor. It's quite large, but it's not too bad. I mean, it is what it is for a portable charger, and this is the cord that goes with it. I bring this along with me because I have like some emergency kit type of stuff in here, and in the event something happens and those products don't work, I have this as a backup to like charge up the products. I'll show it to you in a second, but that's why that's in there. And it also charges phones, so there's that. And I think this is the last thing in the back pocket. This is just a little sleeve, a cold beverage sleeve. So you can put your iced coffee into here, and it helps with condensation. I feel like it drives me crazy whenever I get an iced coffee and it's a hot day and there's just condensation all over the cup, so my hand is like cold and wet while I'm holding it, and then I don't really want to hold my coffee, which kind of defeats the purpose of getting it and walking around with it. So I got this sleeve and I just put the iced coffee cup in here. It fits pretty much all of the cups that I've tried it on, and it helps with the condensation, and I can walk around with this as long as I want without any of those issues, and I love it. I think it's one little thing that makes my life a little bit easier and a little bit more joyful, so I like it. I also really like the design. The checker design is really cute. I liked it so much that I got it for Ian as well, and he loves it too. Okay, now moving on to the middle section. Let's start with the emergency kit that I was talking about, because I was just talking about it. So basically, the emergency kit is a couple of things. The first thing is my emergency inhaler. I talked about this in my video where I was talking about going to the ER for the very first time, but I need to carry around an emergency inhaler with me all the time, 24/7. And long story short, if you didn't watch that video, I have like really severe allergies that impact my lungs. So there's that. And then the second thing, and this requires the portable charger if needed, it's a portable nebulizer. So this attachment goes on here, and then I use it as a nebulizer, and the medicine goes in the top over here. And this Logan is doing something. This is the medication. I put it in a little pouch here so it doesn't kind of like fly around everywhere, but that's the medication for this. And it's electric, so I just press on the button and it starts doing its thing. It's battery operated, but I can also plug it in if I have to. And so in the event that I'm having an emergency and this doesn't work for some reason, or the batteries happen to die as soon as I need to use it, I have the option to plug it in, and I have the portable charger with me to plug it in and do that. So making sure that I am 110% prepared when it comes to that, because It's no joke. It really is no joke. The next thing, the baggu. I'm pretty sure I spoiled this before I even opened the bag, but I have a baggu inside of my baggu. This one I got for Christmas last year from a coworker, and it's essentially like a little pouch. And once you open it up, you can pull out the bag that's in here. And this bag is more so like a shopping bag. It's like a tote bag. And I use this if I'm out and about and I need to pick up groceries, if I need to pick up anything in a store and I don't use a reusable bag, or I don't use a single-use bag from the stores, and I don't think that's even legal in New Jersey anymore. So it's always best to carry around something like this, and I love that I can tuck it away in a really small compartment like this. I love this thing so much. I use it all the time. I have my wallet. It's just like a wallet full of cards because I don't carry around cash. My Kindle. I love that I can fit my Kindle into this. I think I can also pretty much fit a paperback and a hardcover sized type of item in here, so that's really great. But more or less, I'm bringing my Kindle whenever I'm out and about and I'm reading. So this is my Kindle. I don't have any cool decorations on them, unfortunately, at least not yet. And let's see. Couple more things. A notebook. So this is a sketchbook and it's from the brand Dingbats. I love Dingbats. They are a great brand, a sustainable brand. They use recycled materials, they use ethical materials, and it's a really high quality notebook. And so as you can see, it has really a nice vegan leather cover. It has a strap on it to hold things down, and I like that the strap is there because if this goes in my bag, the pages can kind of like flail around everywhere, which I don't want. So the strap is super helpful. And then it has a pen strap as well. And the pen that I have in here is a Micron. So love that it's so ideal for on-the-go type of sketching and stuff like that. And then some other artsy type things. I have a portable watercolor palette. So it essentially has watercolors in it. It has a space for the brush, and this is a portable watercolor brush. So like you can open this up. Let me just do it. You can open this up and turn it into an actual brush. So I love it. It's my favorite brush out of all of my brushes, which is wild. And then it also has pans to do some mixing if you wanted to mix your paints. As you can see, I've done some of that. And another good thing about it is that it has a hook at the bottom. So you can slip your finger into it and you can hold this while you paint. So it's really good for on the go. Obviously, it has basically everything that you need all in one little compartment. I got this from a shop that no longer exists in Philadelphia. It was called Keystone Creative, but now they have other stores that are associated with that store that unfortunately closed down, and it's called Body. So you might be able to find stuff like this there. I haven't been able to, but unfortunately I can't recommend this particular one, but there are a ton of portable watercolor sets that you can find online. You can make your own, you can, find a pre-made set, stuff like that. And then the last thing that I have is just a clamp. This is a clamp for sketching. So basically if I want to hold a book down, I'll show you an example with this book. If I wanted to hold this down, I would just clamp it like this, and it holds the page super flat. So the page isn't kind of flapping back on me. Say if I was painting or something like that, it wouldn't distract me. So it's really nice to have that and super convenient to have that, especially when I'm on the go. You want to have the most convenient, seamless, stress-free as possible experience when you're drawing on the go. So that's why I carry it around with me. And a lot of these things I do feel like are slow living summer adjacent. So I've got the sunscreen, of course, but if I'm bringing around my paints and my sketchbook, it's because I'm either going on a road trip and I want to document something that I've found. Maybe I went on a hike and we take a break. I'll be able to sit and document the nature around me. So it really is adjacent to, really embracing the things that I'm doing in terms of summer activities, as well as my Kindle. I feel like I'm reading my Kindle either when I'm traveling to do something, like I'm going somewhere on a trip, or if I'm going to the beach, if I'm going to the pool, something like that. So again, something that helps me really embrace some summer activities, which I absolutely love. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me put everything back. Everything fits in there perfectly fine, and there's still so much space. It doesn't look completely cramped. I feel like I can add in a bunch, a handful more things, plus my phone in here, and it is not going to be an issue at all. And I usually wear my bag like this, And as you can see, it doesn't look too bulky on the side of me, at least I don't think so. But you can also wear this bag like on your shoulder like this, and you can shorten the strap if you want to. So all in all, that is my overall experience with this bag and all of the things that are in here. I hope this video was interesting. I hope it was fun. Maybe it has inspired you to kind of like fill your bag with some fun, cool things as opposed to just the necessities. It doesn't always have to be the necessities. It can be fun, quirky, cool things as well, especially things that help you embrace the activities, the practices that you're doing on your slow living journey. But either way, I just hope you had fun hanging out with me for this video. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you in next week's video.